what is the temperature, what's the difference between Mevushal and pasteurized?
Okay, so that is beautiful. It's amazing how the OU, we should give them a shout out, how much, something called Dafa Kashrus, they constantly, in the world of Kashrus on the up front, and they, beautiful articles. Mm-hmm. So they bring over there, if you look up the OU, you can actually find, I'll give you a little Maramakam here, beautiful, this is in the Dafa Kashrus, and it's called Mefuster or Mevushal. So it brings here, there was the Israeli wines, instead of writing Mevushal, again, Mevushal makes it that this is not a problem. They would not pour it over the Zara. So Mevushal, you could take it to your Simcha, leave it open, the waiter can move it, you have no issue.
No issue, okay.
So most Mevushal. What is Mevushal? So interesting is today's world, this is what they bring, is that there's something called pasteurization. In the olden days, I guess a person would squeeze his grapes, leave it in a barrel, and let it ferment on its own. Mm-hmm. So they pasteurization. Now, Mevushal, I think it hits about 175, 180. We'll get the details, but Moshe Feinstein, who America's psak, many follow, the OU follows, is that if it's pasteurized, it gets a din of Mevushal, which is, I think they bring down over 175 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, so Mevushal is lower temperature than pasteurized.
No, so they pasteurize, seems like 175, 180. Rav Moshe said that is good.
Good enough for Mevushal.
Good enough for Mevushal.
So Mevushal would be a higher temperature normally?
No, so Rav Moshe said that's because of Mevushal. Once it's Mevushal, you can leave it open.
Right.
The Paiskim in Eretz Yisrael, Rebbe Yashiv, Rebbe Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, Zechet Tzadikim Levracha, who were the Paiskim in the 80s and Rebbe Yashiv in the 90s, they felt that the whole point of Mevushal is that it's ruining the taste. It's taking away the chashivas of the wine, and once it's not chashiv anymore, they wouldn't pour it to the Avodah Zarah. So their claim was that since today, that is the normal process of even all the wines, goes through pasteurization, so that changes the playing field of Mevushal. Mm-hmm. And they say, if you want to get Mevushal, you have to go a lot more
than pasteurization.
Something that you could nicker, you can tell, you can discern the taste difference. You'll take one Mevushal bottle of wine, one non, and you'll say, there's a taste difference. It's not as good.
Interesting. So, I wonder if they make the same brand, make the same thing. Let's 1 second. This is a Herzog Special Reserve California Quartet 2022 red wine blend, 4 reds. So I wonder, do they make one bottle Mevushal and one bottle non-Mevushal?
Yeah, so these are all.
Do they make the same thing?
This we're looking at is a Mevushal bottle.
No.
Seems like that they're doing.
Do they have one that's non-Mevushal?
I don't know.
So you can do a taste test.
So we'll have to ask Mr. Rabbi Herzog, and see what he.
Because that'd be a good question.
We can have a taste.
We have not even that. Not even that. We have this wine non-Mevushal. We have this wine Mevushal. It's the same wine, except one was pasteurized, one
wasn't. Now, what's interesting? So I don't know. What's interesting is that in this article, Dafa Kashrus, it brings that the Kedem, which is Herzog, their Rav HaMachshir was the Tselem Rav, gave their Olav Shalom. And I think it brings down over there that he held, I think it has to be 190 degrees. So it could be they pasteurize a little bit higher, but could be they're doing the pasteurization. The OU is writing, as of this article, that they give a hechsher on anything that's over 175, 180, like 180
as
degrees.
Mevushal.
As Mevushal.
Okay.
And could be Herzog, will go with 190 degrees.
Uh-huh.
And in Israel, Eretz Yisrael, they're going to, the ones by dots, maybe going to want, let's just say over here, let me see the article, does it give here?
Well, do we have a wine from Israel over here?
Oh, so it says here, the Moshe Feinstein, it has to be over 175 degrees Fahrenheit. Tselem Arav, which is the Rav HaMachshir for the Kedem, a minimum of 190 degrees. I'm assuming this reached Mevushal 190 degrees.
So what about
give
the wine?
over
Does
here?
the wine in Israel say?
They're not giving numbers here. Interesting. He brings over here Shlomo Zalman Auerbach. Pasteurization is not Mevushal unless the cooking causes a noticeable change in the taste, color, aroma of the wine. So we have to do research on that. What exactly the number is?
No, we have wines from Israel over here. Does the wines from Israel say?
About that. So they're writing. Interesting is that if a wine in Eretz Yisrael is going to be CNOU wine, they're going to change it from Mevushal and write the word mefustar. Mefustar means in Hebrew pasteurized.
Mefustar,
So the person who's buying it should know I'm being saimach on pasteurization.